Yeah, well, people are so devoted to the tribalism, that's just a part of human nature to, like want support from some social group, So having that confirmation bias, like even if it's not even really there, still like equates to some sense of security in
Yeah.
each individual.
It's the tribalism, like we were, that's what you're just talking about. People, it's almost like they're trying to recreate that need to have that community. People that don't actually have it. So they create this false idea that you are on this team. That it's team sport politics. And we watch sports, or people that out there watch sports, and we all know the moment where some, like let's say in football, where the person didn't make it in, but you're hoping the ref will rule for him anyway, and you go, yes, see, even though you're wrong. That's politics today. People they know what they're doing is wrong, but they don't care. Like recently, I saw somebody put the framing out where they say right now, and this is, for me, it's no different than the people that were supporting Biden when he was in power, that they run it through one lens. Does this help or hurt Donald Trump? And if it hurts him, they ignore it. If it helps him, they promote it, regardless if it's false. And that's the problem. And I personally don't think that's the majority of people. What do you guys think about that? Where do you think that line falls right now?
What it needs to be is seen exactly like sports and entertainment, honestly, that's kind of like the underlying sentiment that I feel is just like, just look at it like you look at entertainment. It's a show, recognize like who's pointing the camera, and recognize when there's like wrongful calls being made.
Yeah. Or what do they say in wrestling? What do they call the guy that's the now I'm forgetting all of a sudden. There's a name for the guy that's supposed to be the fall guy. Like they're like set up to be the guy that falls. I forget what it's called, but
I'm terrible with sports lingo.
Yeah, but recognize that it's contrived is the point. Like it is, like you're saying, it is a show. It is arbitrary. And that's the hard part of it, though, is that people have invested their entire identities in this. And so now when you start going, but that's not true, it's like you're attacking who they are as a person. And that's hard to decouple.
It's kind of the same with religion, honestly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too into it because I don't, people they get really tied to their religions, and that's fine. And if you have something you believe in and it makes you feel good, and it's, and religion can be for good because there's some beautiful things in it, but people get so tied to the idea of this is like what I have to be, or this is the name I have to give it. And then they fight that they're not doing it right over there. It's kind of the same thing. Like they don't believe that, like the Catholics against the Baptist or whatever it might be. It's like, it's still kind of doing the same thing. It's dividing us.